boundaries.
Denise, it's incredible. So many people in the Valley are living with mental illness, and you would never even know it. So often the face of mental illness is what you see on the news, the shooters of Colorado and Newtown, and most recently the woman who crashed into White House property with delusions the president was trying to talk to her. One class at UNLV is showing future doctors and nurses the real picture is very different.
Assessment. How do we assess? By asking questions.
In Professor Michelle Giddings' classroom, nothing is off limits. Her message is that mental illness can hit anyone, anytime, and you probably live and work with someone suffering.
But the stigma keeps it shrouded in secrecy.
She says many people who come forward face discrimination and rejection.
It's an enormous barrier to care, because when we talk about stigma, we talk about this, the negative attitudes or negative beliefs that people have about mental illness.
Giddings is teaching these students, future healthcare providers, to recognize the signs.
This class really prepares us for that. There's a very big population out there that is not receiving competent enough care.
It could be me, it could be you. There's not going to be anything different.
The students recently did on-the-job training in a state psychiatric hospital.
They look like normal people. There's not anything, it's somebody walking down the street. You never know what they could be going through in their minds.
The majority of mentally ill patients begin treatments or get referrals from primary care providers. So Giddings wants to make sure these future doctors and nurses are comfortable and also can educate.
I want my students to go out and make a difference. Reduce this stigma that's barring people from seeking care.
Nearly half of people suffering with mental illness never receive treatment. Giddings hopes one student at a time that will soon change. You could help those suffering here in the Valley. There is a walk tomorrow to help raise money for the National Alliance for Mental Illness. And we've got all the info on our website. Just use the keyword WALK. Denise?